Greetings and salutations, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Hoosier Brother. I'm the older of the two brothers. My name's Chris. With me, as always, is my younger brother, Evan.
Are you still listening? Are you still there? Why? Why are you here? But you know what? It doesn't really matter because we're all here together. You, me, you, my brother, me. And we're all just in this wonderful little thing together. Welcome back, everybody. This is the show. I hope you like it. We put a lot of effort into it.
Apparently they do.
Well,
we got all those downloads.
Okay. So before we started recording, apparently, according to my brother, we had how many was it?
I believe it was 167.
160. Somebody downloaded this fucking show 167 times.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
Right?
Why?
What are we doing? What's going on? I've never seen such enthusiasm for Hoosier Brother, and I'm not sure I'll ever see such enthusiasm again.
Who are you?
What are you doing here?
What's going on? What's going on around here?
All right.
Who the hell are you?
It was definitely a bit of an odd thing to see. I was just trying to see if we had talked about a particular subject before, and yeah, when I opened up, there's a little graph, that shows our downloads, and then on one day it just had this huge spike, and I was like, "What the hell?" For one brief moment, we were up there with Joe Rogan.
For a brief second, Mr. Rogan stood in our shadow. That's right.
Oh, but we flew too close to the sun. How close to the sun he flew. But anyway.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's despite flying and all that crap that we're doing. I don't know what the hell we're talking about anymore. Anyway, welcome to the show. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah. Thank you for that, whoever has been listening. We love y'all. Thanks for coming back. Glad you're enjoying the show, I suppose.
Great to have you here.
Yeah.
welcome to the show. Hey, if you're joining us for the first time, why this episode?
Right.
An odd place to start.
All right, welcome to episode 82. Fine, jump right in. We'll tell you about the format of the show, but first we want to start off with a little Hoosier-specific news. There's been some plans lately for some data centers around the city, and, data centers suck. And it seems
yes, they do.
It seems the public at large is also aware that data centers suck. They made their thoughts known at some hearings, where the public was allowed to speak. Hours upon hours of the public being like, hey, we don't fucking want this. And then the city council and Joe high on the hog set were like, thanks for coming out. We're going to fucking build them anyway. Eat shit. I'm of course paraphrasing.
I mean, you pretty much got the gist of it. A class act, as always.
Yeah. Well, apparently somebody in the Indianapolis area was none too pleased about this because at 9 a.m. this morning, the police confirmed they were called to City County Councilor Ron Gibson's home on East 41st Street and reported that multiple shots were fired. His front door, I can see a picture of it, filled with bullet holes. 13 was the count. And they left a note with a simple message. No data centers.
Whew. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty strong message if we're all, just gonna be honest with ourselves here. Yeah, that sends a pretty clear intent if we're all being honest.
Absolutely.
Look,
but
we here at Hoosier Brother cannot condone violence. All right,
we do not condone
violence. We will never say that violence is cool or good. However, I will say that I'm not going to sit here, and pretend like I don't understand where these individuals come from. Just on a human level, because Jesus Christ, man, they drain water. They're terrible for farmland. Mm-hmm. They pollute drinking water.
They increase the electricity bills as well.
jack up your electricity bills like crazy, you know? And the only reason, like the major reason that all these are getting built in the first place is because AI companies have money to pay politicians off. That's all this is.
Yeah, absolutely. All those politicians heard all those well thought out and reasoned arguments from people, and I'm sure some angry yelling as well. And they were like, yeah, sorry guys, I already cashed the fucking check for this.
Like, it's already, my bank account is already clucking in, you know? Like, I'm getting that cash.
Yeah. I already put a down payment on a tiger.
I'm sorry, can you afford a tiger? No, because you're peasants.
Right?
Anyway, time to go on my 4th yacht.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the type of motherfuckers we're dealing with, as always. And, you know, fucking the mayor is a Democrat, so it's like this problem is bipartisan.
No, absolutely it is.
You know, like, you do love to see unity, people coming together from across the aisle for their mutual love of screwing the poors and making money.
Hey, absolutely, and isn't that what the government's all about?
God bless America.
God bless America.
So yeah, and this isn't like the only instance of people pushing back on data centers. Nobody wants these fucking things except for the fucking politicians. But like, we've lost control, guys. Like the people are not.
Yeah.
The people are not in the driver's seat and have not been for a long time. It's been bad always, but after what was it, Citizens United got overturned. Was that it? No, after the Citizens United decision, where they started allowing all sorts of fucking money into politics, and they decided that money was speech.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Your free speech is meaningless. Money is all that matters.
Yeah, we were significantly boned then. But we don't condone violence, but it's like that Chris Rock special when he was talking about O.J. Simpson. Like, I'm not saying they should have done it, but I understand.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here on my high horse and be like, oh, I just don't understand why people would know. I get where you're coming from.
If you shut down all reasonable avenues of consideration, then all we have left is the unreasonable.
Yeah, well said. Yeah. So, little breaking Hoosier news for you there, folks. But, it's a shit show out there, folks. I don't know if you're aware or not.
It is.
Data centers going. What's crazy too, to me at least, and we'll talk about this in a bit. AI companies are bleeding money. They are hemorrhaging money
So
crazy.
Hard.
They are.
Yeah.
So hard and so fast. So the fact that they have the money to we're gonna bribe all these politicians to let us build our horrible shit there, and then we're gonna spend even more money to build these centers. No one's using your product, dog.
Right?
No one likes it. It sucks. It's awful.
Nobody wants this shit. But yeah, that's the thing. There are all these tech bro companies that are just shuffling money around a lot between each other to keep the bubble going. And they've got a lot of private equity money and shit invested in them because they made a lot of promises. Like, yeah, it's not profitable now, but eventually it's going to be. We see this line going up. It's kind of like how, is it Uber, I think? Like, when they were first doing shit, they're like, yeah, we're not profitable now, but if you just keep investing in us, then eventually we will be. But AI is just not coming through like they promised it would. And it's about to come due. There have already been some repercussions, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. We'll get to that when we get to that, because we've got a formula here at Hoosier Brother, based on an old saying. Little brother, what's that old saying?
That old saying is, if you give the people bread and circuses, they will never revolt.
That is absolutely correct. So first, we start you off with the bread, a little bit of food news. We'll tell you what weird combinations restaurants are throwing at you, who's going out of business, who's coming into business, and just, the general happenings, if we see anything food-wise worth reporting.
That's true. Following that, we will have the circuses, where we talk about all the entertainment news. I like to bring up video games, but we'll also talk movies, TV shows, anything going on in the world of keeping you nice and pacified so you forget about the revolt.
Absolutely, because then we get to the revolt, where we just talk about all the revolting news in politics and the world in general. But first off, we gotta begin at the beginning. So, little brother, let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread. And, brother of mine, did you hear about the heist?
I did, in fact, hear about the heist. You are, in fact, talking about the big KitKat heist, aren't you?
The KitKat Heist. I have to confess something to you fine folk at home. I fucking love this. It's like the kids' version of Ocean's 11 or some shit. Right? This is so fucking funny to me. It's so fucking funny.
Well, you see, they stole it, I believe, off a truck or something, so that makes me feel like it's more of the kids' version of Fast and Furious.
This is Kid Fast and Furious, yeah!
Especially since they were Formula One cars.
Oh my god! Oh, wait a second, what the fuck am I saying? We already had that, it was codenamed Kids Next Door. That was a show on Cartoon Network for those who don't remember it. I fucking loved that show, first of all. Oh, yeah. Absolutely fantastic show.
Never watched it myself, but I heard good things.
But fucking... Okay, so... For those who are not in the know on this one, a truck full of Formula One themed Kit Kats got stolen, like a whole fucking shipment worth.
Yeah, it was they hijacked a truck heading from Italy to Poland that was filled with 413,793 Kit Kat candy bars, or roughly 12 tons.
12 tons! 12 tons of Kit Kats!
Yep. And these weren't your regular Kit Kats. These are special edition Formula One Kit Kats.
Oh my god. It's so incredible. Again, folks at home, I need you to know, this is just the most insane shit to me. Who did this? Who thought of this? Who planned this? Somebody thought through this and went, all right. Like, somebody had, like, blueprints and, like, all right, boys, here's how it's gonna go down. Like, they had meetings about this shit.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
That plan was checked and double-checked and triple-checked. And or who knows, man? Maybe, like, two dudes were just sitting there and they saw somebody, the actual driver, pull off and he left the keys in the ignition. They're like, yo, we should take these Kit Kats.
Hey, you want to take these Kit Kats? I feel like I was just like, I mean, sure, why not? I'm not doing anything.
I feel like that would be even better. but it probably was like a well-planned heist. But it was especially funny because it got announced on April Fool's, and everybody's like, this is bullshit, right? This is a bit, and they were like, this isn't a bit. We actually were robbed.
This is not a bit.
Yep. Ridiculous. And of course, all the other companies came out like, hey man, it wasn't us, but we are, in unrelated news, we're introducing our new Kit Kat pizza.
Oh, fucking hell. I need you to know, folks, this brought me when I first heard about this, I was like, no fucking way. I had to look it up immediately just to be sure I was not being fucked with.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, when I first scrolled past it on April 1st, I was like, well, that's bullshit. Don't believe anything on April Fools. But, like, after a while, it was like, nah, man, this is for real. Like, this is ridiculous. So, yeah, it's a funny story. And then, of course, to be reminded that Nestle, the people who once said that water is not a human right, and who want to own all your water so that they can sell it back to you, is the people who own Kit Kat. It's like, this story just gets better and better.
Oh, it's so touching. It really is. And it's even funnier. So, fun fact for all you, if you hadn't heard of the story first, congratulations. I get to grace you with this story today. But because it's Nestle and they're like, well, we don't want to lose money on this. There is an app. Yeah, an app that you can download right now. That's basically like, find my Kit Kat.
The Kit Kat tracker to let you know if your Kit Kat is stolen.
Yeah. And like, I had to raise the question of, what the hell are you supposed to do if one of your Kit Kats is one of the stolen ones? Like, do I get to keep this? Do I have to report it? Like, what is this? I
imagine if you scan it, it goes right to Nestle and they're like, we found one. And then they try to trace it back. They'll probably contact you. Where'd you get this? My grandma gave it to me. Fuck your grandma.
Damn it, we have to kill your grandma now.
That's right. Granny was the ringleader of the fucking KitKat
Of the
thieves.
KitKat Heist.
Yep.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Congratulations.
So this is hilarious.
Yeah, congratulations to the thieves. This is fucking amazing. And it was much needed. In these dark times, I needed the story of somebody stealing 12 tons of KitKat.
12 fucking tons of Kit Kats. It brought me so much joy. I laughed so hard after I heard about it. I think I was actually like cry laughing at a certain point because I was in shambles at how fucking funny this was.
Now I'm just thinking like if it was somebody who just like stole it, just like dumb luck, them just like sitting in the back of the truck just doing nothing but eating Kit Kats now.
Godspeed, soldier.
All right, we don't need money no more. We got the Kit Kats.
The Kit Kat shall provide.
First you get the Kit Kats, then you get the money, then you get the power.
Oh, Christ alive. Okay, well,
Hell yeah.
we've talked about the KitKat Heist long enough. I've had my fun personally.
Also, same. Also in the bread news, Burger King. Burger King is apparently making a comeback, a bit of a comeback here. I'm looking at an article from the Daily Mail from yesterday, which says that BK is looking to hire 60,000 new people across its 6,500 stores in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah. It comes on the heels of the chain's major updates, including changes to the Whopper for the first time in 10 years. I have been seeing a lot of commercials like, yo, we redid the Whopper. And also, Evan's favorite bit of news. What else did they change at Burger King, Evan?
They fired the king.
The king is out.
They fucking fired his ass. I saw that and I was like, what the fuck? The king? What happened? They disposed of his highness?
Mm-hmm.
You fucking kidding me with this shit? All the fucking work he did for you bastards? This is the thanks he gets?
All those times he spent hanging outside people's window being creepy and then like handing a sandwich to him. You remember those fucking commercials?
Of course I remember those fuck-ass commercials.
For those of you who don't remember, so the king used to be the mascot back in like the 60s and 70s, and then they kind of retired him a little bit. But then he came back in like late 90s, early aughts maybe. Probably the aughts. But as just this weird dude who would just kind of appear out of nowhere. You'd be like brushing your teeth or something, or like doing something in your living room, and then he'd just be outside your window, and he'd knock on your window and hand you a cheeseburger or something.
It didn't work super well. It wasn't great.
It was around the time, though, that commercials just started getting, like, really, really fucking weird.
That is true. That is very true.
The internetification of the commercials.
Not a dark and evil time. If I'm being so real, that era of commercial, I always thought I thought it kind of sucked. I was never a fan of it.
Well, you see, some people kind of did it well. Like Skittles did a lot of weird shit, but some of those are like, well, that's funny. It's just weird and off-putting, but it's funny. And like, I'll never forget the berries and cream commercial. You remember that guy? Berries and cream, berries. And...
Can I tell you something? I fucking hated berries and cream guy.
Yeah, I hate him, but like I can't forget him.
Hated him.
Yeah.
Hated his ass. Fuck berries and cream. It was never funny. I felt like I was being gaslit, like, constantly, because everyone was like, dude, it's so fucking funny. I'm like, it's not. It's not funny. It's bad. It's stupid. It sucks.
Yeah. I think that's why some people found it so funny, because it was, like, leaning into it. But again, the internetification of commercials that happened at around that time. So anyway, though, the king is out. I think they heard that No Kings protest was happening, and they're like, oh, I guess people just don't want this guy anymore. So the king's out. The Whopper's been improved. They're adding new people, but those new people will also have a new friend in their headsets, little brother.
Oh, okay, folks. My brother told me about this before, and I'm like, this disturbs me on a deep level. Why don't you go ahead and tell him? Just you go ahead and mention it.
Burger King is going to add an AI assistant to their employees' headsets named Patty.
Fuck. Fuck! It's so weird. It's so fucking. Can't you guys be normal?
Bro, this reads cyberpunk dystopia all over.
Oh my god, it's so fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird.
It's going to be there to make
God,
sure.
it's weird.
It's going to be there to make sure they're saying the right things and being nice enough. And honestly, I can't wait to see the freak out videos.
It's so fucking creepy.
Because
It's so weird.
Because imagine, they have those stilted ass AI voices. Imagine one of those being like, "Hey, you need to say please and thank you more often, and try to sound more cheery." Fuck you, Patty!
Oh my god, I can see that shit happening. I can see it happening, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
I also fucking hate it. I hate AI in general.
Yeah, hey guys, if you don't know, allow me to take the official stance, if I may speak on behalf of you, brother.
Go ahead.
The official stance of Hoosier Brother, fuck AI. It is a horrible, awful, terrible thing that destroys the environment and kills creativity. And actually makes you dumber. It makes you dumber. This is a real thing. It makes you dumber.
Hey now, fuck AI. I think that doesn't go harsh enough. Let's double fuck AI.
Yeah, well, fuck, you know what? Yeah, double fuck AI.
Hell yeah. Oh fucking yeah. You know what? We can get more into that in our next section. Should we just go ahead and move on to the next one?
You know what? I think the bread is sufficiently baked, so I say let's move right on ahead.
All right, that means it's time for the circuses.
Yay!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hoosier Brothers Circuses. I know our tightrope's only 6 inches off the ground, but our tightrope walker is afraid of heights, so bear with us.
Great to have you here. Welcome everybody to this segment of the Hoosier Brothers show. You want to start off? I think did I start off the last one? You should start off this one.
No, I started off talking about the KitKat Heist. Well, no, we both kind of talked about the KitKat Heist.
That's true. I tell you what. Why don't I go ahead and fire us off with this one?
We were going to get into AI anyway, weren't we?
Let's get into AI. Hey everybody, do y'all hear about Sora? It was a thing that could make videos for you. Shitty AI videos that destroyed a small lake of drinkable water every time you made one.
When did Sora come out? Do you remember? Sora and...
God, when did it come out?
Next, the video model. Was released to select users on September 25th. I'm sorry, September 2025. So, yeah, last September. It hasn't even been out for a year.
Hasn't even been a year. And they're shutting the doors on it. They're saying it's not really profitable, so we're just kind of gonna put it away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll see. Maybe there's something else to this somewhere down the road. God hoping there isn't, but maybe we'll have something else here. But yep, it looks like it's curtains for Sora. And all I can say is ha 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 fucking losers ha 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 ha. Oh wait, shit, sorry, I missed a ha. Ha.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah, no, I heard about this. They're shutting down the Sora, and it was funny the message they put out there, like the things you made with Sora mattered. Like, nah, they didn't, fam. I'm sorry,
no, they didn't.
Yeah, Nobody's gonna remember any of this shit.
No one's okay, that's not true. I'm sure there's some mouth-breathing troglodyte out there who's mourning the loss of this shitty technology, but no one with a functioning brain is mourning the loss of this shitty technology.
Right, absolutely. There was also the second part to it where when Sora was first released, or like when it was doing its big push, Disney announced that it was going to be investing $1 billion into Sora and OpenAI. It was a big
billion dollars.
Yeah, it was a big to-do because people were like, this is going to be, the end of animation, yada, yada, yada. But they're pulling out their $1 billion investment in OpenAI and Sora. And, I mean, Disney sucks, but so does OpenAI. So, like, just watching this is just, it's so satisfying. Like,
it's so wonderful. It's so great. And, hey, you know what else has been happening, too? So because of all of this kind of like, fucking kerfuffle that's happening, people are losing faith in AI companies. Fucking shocker, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But because of that, fucking people are uninvesting from AI. AI stock is plummeting,
Mm-hmm.
which means gosh, the RAM shortage that was going on because a lot of RAM manufacturers were selling a lot of their shit, if not all of their shit, to AI companies,
Right.
now have an overabundance of RAM because, oh yeah, nobody wanted to buy that shit.
Right. It reminds me of a quote I read from an AI bro. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. Who was like only like 15% of the world is using our product and only 0.3% are using the pay platforms. We have nowhere to go but up. Like that's not how that's working, chief.
That is not at all how that works, big guy.
Yeah, nobody wants this.
No one wants this.
Oh,
So yeah,
oh,
a lot of oh no, what you got?
on a second note to it, there was also the announcement that YouTube is also cracking down on AI generated channels and just deleting a bunch of them because they're low quality and they're just using them to for monetization purposes and whatnot. But it's just nice to see like an anti AI sentiment growing. Like I told my little brother before we started recording, after I read that and the Sora news, I turned into Kylo Ren. I was like, more, more.
See me, I turned into the giant bug from Family Guy. Good. Good.
Yes, we both turned into villains watching AI die. Um, well, we can only hope that the full AI crash is this year. As it's been stated, I feel like AI could be used as a partially helpful tool for being like, "Hey, man, just summarize this for me." But it doesn't need to make our art or make military decisions.
And like, here's the thing. I want AI to have basically no part in art or artistry of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
I want it as far away from art as humanly possible. I don't want it anywhere near that shit. Get it the fuck away from there. But like, I don't know. I've heard of practical uses for AI in like the medicine field.
Yeah,
And
it
like
was able to identify cancerous cells. I believe through some sort of programming, very quickly and
yeah.
efficiently. Fantastic use.
That's great. That's awesome. I love that. That's not even sarcasm. I know it kind of sounds like it right now, but it's not. I think that's great.
Do you know
I'm a firm believer in shit like that.
Yeah. Do you know what I think the tech bros are dreaming of?
Mm.
Everyone has their own personal Jarvis.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if that was their like lifelong dream or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
but
look. Elon was in Iron Man 2. They all think they're going to be the Iron Man.
God, sometimes I forget Elon Musk was in Iron Man 2.
I never forget it. There was that period of time where everybody was like, "Hey, isn't Elon cool? He's like the real life Iron Man." And how quickly that facade fell away.
I really do feel like there was a period of time where Elon Musk was seen as like pretty cool. He was in a South Park episode.
He was also in Rick and Morty.
Hell, he was in a Simpsons episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. He really succeeded on his first wave of like, I'm cool, and then like the more he got attention, people were like, oh no, you're not.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, wait a second. You're a fucking loser.
Right? Yeah. In fact, you are like perpetually uncool.
You're like king of the losers, actually. Wait a goddamn second. How did you trick me?
Because he didn't sit around and talk long enough. He just like showed up and was like, I'm very cool. I make electric cars and rockets.
And we were like, hey, electric cars, those are good for the environment. That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
I feel like that was in the glowing days of electric cars. There's a lot of problem with electric cars, but there's a lot of problems with society in general.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
But you know what? AI is one of those problems, and it seems like it might be on its way out, and I am here praying for its demise.
I am praying on its downfall all day, every day. I hope it dies a quick and painful death.
Dear Satan and Flying Spaghetti Monster, and whatever elder gods lay beyond the stars, please, please kill the AI.
Kill it. Kill it dead. I want it dead. I want its family dead. I want its wife dead.
Yeah. Absolutely. I want to piss on that grave.
Oh, don't we all?
Uh, okay.
Well, I shouldn't say all, because some of you don't.
Yeah. Right. Some people really love the AI, and it's like, gross.
Some of you are buffoons, and I don't care for you.
All right. In other circus news, what have you got, little brother?
Oh boy, do I have one. All right. Fortnite, or I guess Epic. We all know Fortnite. It's impossible not to at this point. It has truly entered like a space in the cultural zeitgeist that I think few other games have. It's also, and this is an honest to God opinion of mine, I believe it has done irreparable damage to the video game sphere just overall. I really and honestly believe that. I think it has truly just done so much more harm than it has good. Shout out to Fortnite for being terrible, but I digress. Epic Games has laid off over 1,000 people at this point. There was a recent bout of layoffs at Epic. It was over 1,000 people. But you know what's shocking about this? Not the layoffs. Fuck it. Those happen all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah,
more than I'd care to see.
Yeah, sometimes a business is doing bad and they got to make cutbacks. And instead of cutting the CEO's pay, which would probably solve a lot of problems, they're like, we got to cut some of these lower workers. Fuck the poors.
Absolutely. The poors. I don't care for them. So rather than take a cut to his own pay, Tim Sweeney, and I'm sure some other executives and big shots at the top, I don't want to single out Tim, have made the tough decision to cut over 1,000 people's jobs, including, and I don't have a source pulled up for this, so this is pure speculation, but apparently one of them was like terminally ill with something. So, cool.
Right, very cool.
But despite this fact, Epic made over $6 billion in 2025. Like their full year's earnings was over $6 billion. And yet, despite all this wealth, despite all this grand wealth, apparently you couldn't keep your employees around. That's weird, Tim. That's a weird one. How did that happen, Timmy boy?
Very profitable, but somehow we gotta cut the employees.
Somehow, the employees, they need to go.
Right? Because then, think about it, guys. We could make even more profits.
I mean, really think about it. If we take all the money we've made and we cut some employees, why, that's more money. Why, we're practically printing cash at this point. We'd be crazy not to.
Well, what are we going to do without the employees? I got it. We'll replace them with AI.
Perfect. Brilliant. To slap a label on that. Call it good.
Absolutely. It's definitely
Of course. Fuck, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. That's 100% the mentality that's happening right now.
No, 100% it is. And hey, it's fucking sickening. I am so fucking sick to death of these goddamn companies and corporations being like, I mean, it's fucking fine, right? We can do whatever. We can do whatever we want forever. Who's gonna stop us? You? Ha! I don't think so, idiot.
They keep firing all these people at the bottom and thinking like this is gonna work out just fine.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah. No, they never foresee consequences for themselves because honestly, there haven't been. There have never been consequences for them.
Consequences, as long as I'm rich.
Yeah, no. They see Donald Trump, president of the United States, clearly corrupt as hell, and they're like, everything's fine, guys. It's a golden age for the golden class.
Man, we just keep getting richer and richer. How does this happen?
And you know what those of us at the bottom get?
Beaten, kicked, starved.
Golden showers.
There you go. That's a good one.
Hey, I wanted to keep the golden theme going. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They are pissing on us.
They are pissing on the poors at this point. And boy, oh boy, it's tough because like you want to do something. I'm sure there's something you could do, but damn, it's tough out there, folks. It's tough to stop getting pissed on. You know.
It is. As always, my recommendations are to find your local mutual aid group and help out with them. Find the people in your community doing things, and if you can't find them, then be one.
You know what? That's a good way of thinking about it. I agree completely.
I should honestly go out and do more. And you know what? I'm gonna. Life is tough. It's only getting tougher, so got to find the people who are helping or start the help.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So, hey, my heart goes out to all of the employees, disproportionately affected by this, these shitty layoffs.
Mhm.
So, just full shout out to all of you. If you're listening, keep your heads up. You did great. This is not on you at all, and never, ever, ever tell yourself anything else. This is all on, shithead corpos at the top who want to maximize profits.
Absolutely, because that's all they give a shit about. Line go up.
Line must go up. Did you ever think about? Hey, I make this joke every time because it's all I can think of. But every time, I really do just think about the fucking dude from The Incredibles. We're supposed to empower people.
What about the shareholders, Bob? Who will think of them?
That's what it fucking feels like every goddamn time this shit happens. I'm just like, we're not even thinking about the shareholders, are we?
Right? Yeah, that's the only class of people that got to be thought about. The fucking C-suiters and the shareholders. Fuck the rest of us, man.
Absolutely. Nah, you guys, what are you starving? What are you, poor? Are you stupid?
Yeah, and they just keep getting 1,000 chances no matter what happens, including Kanye West. You remember Kanye?
Oh boy, do I remember Kanye. Mr.
Like,
West, what are you doing these days?
He was like one of the most popular rappers in the world, and he's got some sort of mental issues. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna sit here and diagnose. I've heard him say what he has, but I feel like that changes depending on what he's going through. I feel like at one point he described himself as bipolar, and nowadays I think he describes himself as autistic. But I don't know. I've known some people with autism who didn't make songs called Hail Hitler.
I'm going to say, I feel like it doesn't really matter what you're saying, because whatever you're saying, it probably paints, like, certain groups in a really bad light. I'm going to say that much.
Yeah. Well, either way, Kanye lost his damn mind. He made the White Lives Matter shirt. He made shirts with swastikas on them. And as I said, a song called Hail Hitler, which was recently part of a video where it was like Andrew Tate and Nick Fuentes, Sneeko, and some other fucking losers.
God, all those fucking scumbags.
Yeah, all jamming out to Hail Hitler. Like, guys, how are we not saying this is... whatever. What a terrible fucking timeline. But anyway, Kanye recently got booked to headline a festival in the UK. Let's see, what's it called?
You don't say.
I do say. The 2026 Wireless Festival, which will happen in July, has booked him as the headliner of all 3 days.
Really?
Yeah. But apparently, some of the sponsors are not happy, including the main sponsor, Pepsi. Pepsi was like, "Oh no, get us the fuck out of here. Do not put our logo by that fucking guy." Also, brewery company Diageo, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they own brands such as Guinness, Bailey's, Smirnoff, Ciroc. Captain Morgan, Johnny Walker also pulled out. Lots of people are pulling out, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we don't want to be associated with the Nazi guy."
Bro, that's a fucking Nazi. We don't want to be a part of that. Right. Your goddamn mind.
Yeah. So, sorry, Kanye. I'm sure you thought, like, because he took out a full page ad in some newspaper to apologize, the Wall Street Journal, to try to apologize. But apparently it's not enough.
No, Mr. West, no. I don't know how best to put this to you. I don't think there's anything you can do at this point, man. You made a song called Hail Hitler. You became a crazy ass white supremacist. Like,
you went on Alex Jones's show screaming about how much you loved Hitler.
There's just no coming back, man. I'm sorry. There's nothing for you.
I think you need at least a decade away. Like, go do something quietly for 10 years, and then maybe be like, "Hey guys, like, it's been 10 years. I haven't said anything crazy and I'm better now." People might be like, "All right, let's give him a shot."
Oh, all right.
I won't.
Oh no, I certainly won't. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Hey, goddamn mind. No.
I wasn't even really a big fan of the music before like he went crazy. I thought he was a fine rapper, but I didn't think he was like that great.
No, I always thought he was like perfectly okay at his very best,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. I just remember like I listened to that first album and when I heard that Jesus Walk song, he's like, I want to hear this up in the club. I was like, this is gonna be a no for me, dog.
No, thank you. Actually, I'm good.
And I felt I think the first album was called like Dropout or whatever, but I just felt like it had like an anti-education kind of nuance to it. Not nuance, but
No, that's fair.
yeah. But yeah. So sorry, Kanye. You're still just known as the fucking crazy Hitler guy. That tag isn't going away for a long time.
No, it's really not.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? You know what, Kanye? I'll give you this much. You did release a song about how you had sex with your cousin. I just wanted to mention that one really quick because I think about it periodically and I just think, why did you make that?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you make this?
That guy needs therapy.
He needs a lot of things.
So much therapy. And he definitely probably needs some sort of medication. Again,
Yeah, probably.
Again, I'm not a doctor.
Nope. We are not doctors here, but
We
can see a lot of writing on the wall.
As somebody who has gone through therapy, like, I think it could be helpful to Kanye. Again, Kanye, I think
it could be great for him.
You're never gonna achieve. You've hit your zenith, man. You're past it. All right. You're never gonna get there again. You fucked that one all up.
No, absolutely not. That's gone forever now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and like I said, you should probably stay gone for a while. But I don't know. There are folks out there who still love Yeezy. You know, they're still like, nah, man, he made these great hits, and it's tough when people love an art because art speaks to the soul in a sense.
It does absolutely. I totally get that. And here's the thing. All right, I'll hit you. I'll hit everyone with this just really quick. We'll get it out of the way. Separating art from the artist, blah blah blah. I know, but listen to me and listen damn good on this. All right, There are times when you can do that. Okay, right. There's times where it's very possible to do something like that. There are certain songs of Kanye's that I will give you. Sure, I'm not saying it's impossible to separate those two. All right, I'm sure it's very possible. However, there's a big however thrown in there. It's also important to acknowledge when an artist when you can't separate that, okay? Because there are plenty of moments where it is impossible to separate that art and artist. I'll give you a prime example is Joanne Rowling. Like her beliefs are so core, so tantamount to what Harry Potter is that it is impossible. All right, you cannot separate that art from that artist, especially in the face of the fact that she takes all of that money and funds anti-trans shit.
Absolutely.
Like, there is no fucking way you can say, "Well, just separate art from the artist." Not in this instance, all right? I will not let you. No, I do not absolve you of your sins.
She has literally gone on record saying that she sees support of her product as people being like her opinions are okay.
Yeah. So
she sees your continued support as support of her anti-trans ideals.
So, no, I will, again, there are certain instances where I'll give you a little bit of credence and say, all right, fine, art from the artist, I understand, but there are others where I will not let you have that. Not now, not ever.
Oh, man. I went and saw System last year, and I learned after I saw System that their fucking drummer's a Trump supporter.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I was sitting there, I was like, oh, bro, have you never listened to System?
Are you serious right now?
Right? What the fuck is happening? And did you know that Journey, the band Journey, only has 2 original members left, and they hate each other?
Really?
Because one's a Trump supporter and one's not. But the Trump supporter always goes out of his way to show his support for Trump, and play "Don't Stop Believing" at Mar-a-Lago or whatever. And the spiritual advisor of the Trump administration is married to the MAGA member of Journey, and allegedly like stole the band's credit card and like used it for a bunch of personal shit. Yeah, Journey's fucking messy right now.
It sounds like it. Jesus Christ, Journey. The
Yeah.
fuck's going on over there?
Not to mention, about 15 years ago, you may remember this. They got a new lead singer for Journey, and they found him because he's some Asian kid who was making videos on YouTube of him singing Journey songs, and he did it so well that they're like, "Yo, man, we want you to come try out for the band and be our singer." It was like real like rock star, that Mark Wahlberg movie energy.
Yeah.
And he did it. He got the part, and he's the lead singer of Journey. And has been for 15 years. He's gone on tour with them before, but like they're doing a farewell tour because the two oldest members are getting too old. And he was like, "Yeah,
Sure.
if you're gonna do that, like I need you to warn me in advance." And they didn't. They just booked a 60-day tour, and he's like, "I don't know if I can do this, guys." And they're like, "You fucking have to."
Jesus Christ,
they only
Journey.
agreed to the tour if you go, and they're like forcing him to do it. And it's fucked up.
That's so fucking weird. Journey, what is going on right now?
Yeah, maybe it's time to stop believing.
You know what? You sold us on Don't Stop Believing. Now get ready for, maybe we should stop believing.
Right? Fuck it.
Fuck it. Stop believing. I don't care anymore.
Right? Yeah, nothing fucking matters anymore. It's all gone to shit. We should probably talk about how it's gone to shit. Do you have any more circuses?
No, I'm all tapped on circuses. I think it's time.
Yeah. I do want to say, I saw something recently. It kind of leads into our next section, but TMZ, TMZ, they usually are the ones who are like trying to get terrible pictures of celebrities and harassing them, has now decided to turn their powers of harassment on the government. They're going to use their powers of harassment for good.
Well, okay. What?
So, there's still like problems with funding for like the TSA and shit. And before they could get any funding passed, the government went on recess. And when they did, the two main dudes at TMZ like put out a video, and they're like, "Yo, if you see any member of Congress out on vacation, take pictures and send them to us. We want all of them. We're gonna put them on blast, every single one of them." And they have been. They've been putting out they put out pictures of Lindsey Graham at Disneyland, and so it's funny to me that they're like I said, using their powers of harassment for good, I guess.
You know what? Damn you, TMZ. Okay, TMZ, let me make one thing abundantly clear. I hate you.
Yeah, they're trash.
However, this is pretty fucking funny. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and say it. That's pretty goddamn funny.
Damn you,
TMZ.
Did not have TMZ joining the revolution on my bingo card.
No, definitely not on mine. But again, it's goddamn funny, TMZ. Fuck. Damn it. All right, you get this one.
Yeah.
You get one.
I know this is a limited time thing, but thanks for your part in the resistance, TMZ. I'm sure soon you'll go back to being the trashy publication that you are.
It's true, but you know what? For one glorious moment, you were pretty goddamn funny. Congratulations.
Right. All right. So on that note, it's time for us to get to the revolt.
I love democracy.
It's a trap! I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Welcome to the revolt. The only good thing I have to say, when I made this last year, the little intro, the thunderous applause just seemed to keep on coming. But man, the war in Iran has definitely quieted the applause. Nobody is a fucking fan of it.
No one's clapping anymore. I don't know if you all have noticed how quiet it's gotten recently, but man, even in Trump land, they're like, "Oh, this fucking blows, actually. Why did you do this?"
Yeah. And there was a news conference recently where he got asked about shit, and it's just evident what a demented old man he is and what a shit show it is in Iran. Not to mention the Easter Post. Dear God, did you read the Easter Post?
Look, I heard about it. I will admit I didn't have the stomach for it at the time, and I never got around to it. What the fuck was he saying?
Hold on, I want to get this quote exactly.
Please. We pride ourselves here at Hoosier Brother of getting our facts straight. Let's get this correct.
Let's see. On Truth Social, 8 a.m. on Easter Sunday, Donald J. Trump, 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, posted this exactly. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in one. Iran, there will be nothing like it! 3 exclamation points. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump.
I'm sorry, it said praise be to Allah?
It said praise be to Allah.
What the fuck? Like, look, I don't judge people's religions or nothing. That's not what's being brought into question here. What's being brought into question is why the fuck did the president say that? He's not... What? Wait. What?
I'm pretty sure he was just being insulting. Like, I imagine him saying it with a sneer. Praise be to Allah.
Cool, great. Doesn't read like that, big dog. Does not read that at all.
Yeah. Imagine if Obama had fucking tweeted something like that on fucking Easter. Fox News would have fucking lost their goddamn minds.
Fox News would have had a fucking conniption.
They would have impeached him like the second that shit posted. Oh my god.
That is...
Rioters would have been on the lawn of the White House with torches and pitchforks.
That is... Boy, oh boy, that's bonkers. That is Teddy bonkers, everybody.
Yeah, that was a hell of a thing to wake up to on Easter.
I have to imagine. Happy Easter, everybody. What the fuck's going on?
And then later that day, they went and did like the egg thing in the White House lawn. Like, what the fuck is even happening? And they keep asking him about, what's going on. And those are war crimes that he is pledging to do on the internet.
Oh yeah, no, folks. It's important that everyone here knows this. He is in fact not offering. He's saying he's going to do war crimes. He's going to commit war crimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it gets even better. Did you hear about the press conference he had today?
I heard it was bad. I heard it was pretty goddamn bad.
Yeah. Somebody asked him if the war was winding down or escalating, and he flat out said, I don't know.
He just said, I don't know?
Yeah. Motherfucking...
Fuck you mean you don't know? You're the guy who's supposed to know!
Yeah, he also said, some pilots were shot down in Iran, and I believe they were rescued, at least one of them.
Were they okay? Because I heard about them getting shot down. I didn't hear about the rescue.
I think there was at least one rescue. I'm not totally sure. We hear Hoosier Brother like to have our facts straight. I don't have them straight, so I'm not going to give you for certain on that. But he said that they were going to come after the reporter who reported that they were shot down and demand that they give him the source or they'd be arrested. And I'm like, that's the violation of the freedom of the fucking press.
That's freedom of press, sir.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. So, yeah. We're still ramping up and or dialing down the war in Iran depending on how the president feels that day because as they've been saying for, I believe, 6 weeks now, we're just kind of going on the president's vibes. The president will know when it's over. It's fine. It's fine. They keep moving the field goal and changing what the goal of the war is.
Like, that's the other aspect of it too, isn't it? Is that I'm not really sure what the point of it was.
Well, yeah, originally it was regime change, and then it was liberating the people, and then it was oil, and now we've got to get the Strait of Hormuz open, which is only closed because we started this fucking war.
Yeah, that's what's really confusing me. I guess that's where I'm getting lost, folks at home. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really understand what the hell's going on here. I really don't.
And it always cracks me up, like, how much he keeps changing his opinion on things. Like, we don't even need the Strait of Hormuz. I swear to God, if you don't open the Strait of Hormuz, I'll bomb you back to the Stone Ages. We need help. We don't need NATO. Whatever. This war is over. We won in the first week. It could go on forever. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't get over the. It's just the constant. Oh yeah, I don't know. What the fuck you mean you don't know? Who does then?
Everything's fucked, and there's no clear plan, no clear strategy, and it feels like everything just happens haphazardly. And Pete Hegseth keeps rah-rahing this fucking war, and it's just a fucking loser.
I mean, I'll just say it bluntly, folks. It's getting embarrassing out there.
Yeah, no, it's been embarrassing, and it feels like Iranian fucking social media keeps dunking on us too.
Yeah. Look, okay. I wouldn't even say it's just Iranian. We are the world's punching bag at this point.
Yeah,
like, we are just the butt of every single goddamn joke.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, like, this is all... It feels like this is at Israel's behest, you know, because they've wanted to take out Iran for, like, 47 years. And
yep.
It's all horseshit, and they're fucking... warring with Lebanon, too? So, this is fun.
Oh, no, it's good. It's great. Everything's grand and dandy. You don't think it's going great? I think it's going great.
Oh, and did you hear they passed a law that they're allowed to just hang Palestinian prisoners now?
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh, God fucking damn it, I love it here.
At the fucking, that's, Israel's allowed to do that. The IDF is allowed to do that. And,
yeah.
At the vote, they wore little lapel pins that were nooses.
Oh, that's good. It's great. My God, it's great.
Drank champagne when the measure passed. Like, this is awful. This is just disgusting. This war is stupid. They're bombing schools and children and now threatening to take out all the power plants and the bridges, which are civilian infrastructure, which violates the Geneva Convention. Not to mention what Israel's got going on in Lebanon, and basically saying, hey, all the area in Lebanon that we occupy is now ours. That's part of Israel now. Like, that's not how that fucking works. And not to mention the embargo on Cuba. That's causing hospitals to lose power. I hope for the love of God, like, that they're issuing fucking arrest warrants for all the president and all the president's men for if we ever get out of this, and that they can fucking be tried at The Hague for war crimes.
Well, here's hoping.
Yeah. That would, of course, need the Democrats to grow a fucking spine and actually, fucking have some consequences. They let him get away with so much after he got out of office the first time that they shouldn't have.
It really is insane to me that, like, I don't know, you probably remember, when you were in school, you learned about, these are checks and balances. This keeps everything from getting too lopsided. And I'm like, so does that just not exist anymore? He can just do whatever he wants forever?
Yeah, basically. That's where we're at.
Like, that's the thing, is that I keep looking at this and I'm like, so he just gets to do whatever now. Mm-hmm. That's where we're at with all this.
Yeah, no, he gets to be as corrupt as he wants. He's fucking handing out pardons for clear bribes. It's all fucked. None of it fucking mattered. One rich white dude showed up and was like, I get to do what I want. And everyone was like, yes, sir.
Everyone was like no one stopped him. Yeah. That's the thing that always kind of gets me, is that, like, no one ever said, hey, you can't do that. He just kind of kept doing it.
Yeah.
He kept going.
Everybody just saw their chance for money and power. And they're like, well, we kind of need him. Like, he's making us look better, and we're able to fucking raise money because of him. Trump bad, give us money to help us fight him. Well, what are you doing to fight him? Well, we're raising money.
And? Well, no, that's it.
Thanks for the money.
You don't seem to understand. We're against Trump. That means give us money.
Yeah, well, we're not being Trump, that's for sure.
More money. Money now give. Give money me. Me money give more.
America.
America. Isn't it great here? Don't you love it here?
Yeah, no. This is all going to shit. The country's going to hell in a handbasket. But in good news, Pam Bondi got fired.
Pam Bondi did get fired, which is I think just kind of funny to me, personally.
Yeah. And of course, she didn't get fired for, her endless incompetence or anything. She got fired because the president thought she made him look bad and he didn't like her handling of the Epstein files, ergo, she couldn't make it go away.
Which, kind of funny.
Yeah, yeah.
In an ironic sort of sense.
Yeah. Also, don't forget that the Epstein files are still out there and the president is in them a whole bunch of fucking times.
Never forget, the government is currently being run by a pedophile.
Oh, mercy. And they threw her picture right in the trash after she got fired, so that's funny. In other
apparently she begged not to get thrown out.
Yeah,
so that was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's always nice to hear. But beg for your job and understand that you meant nothing to this man.
You were always not. That's the other thing too. All right, like we're probably going a little bit long, but if you'll allow me a quick rant here, fascism by like definition cannibalizes itself. Like from the inside out, it is always doomed to just eat itself whole. And the problem is that the whole thing is that the in-group is always shrinking. They're always cutting away whoever doesn't serve them, And so, like, a lot of these women that think that, like, oh, no, we're good. We're part of the system. We're in here. We're part of it. No, dude, it's a boys' club. It always has been. So as soon as you outlive your usefulness to them, they will cut you away. They will trim the fat and cut you away without so much as a second thought, you know?
Absolutely. So, somebody's always got to be on the out. Oh, there was some other fun. We are running a little bit long, so we need to wrap it up. But there was some other funny news we wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, y'all remember Christy Nome, the dog killer? Yeah, y'all remember her? You remember her, right? Sure, you do.
The first one fired.
Yeah, the first one fired. So there was a leak from I think it was like a. I'm not mistaken. I think it was like an immigrant sex worker. And her husband likes to cross dress. He enjoys what is it? Bimboification, which I didn't realize was a thing. I learned something new. Where he likes to put on panties. He likes to wear giant fake boobs. And pretend to be a bimbo.
Yeah, and he also enjoys giving lots of money to sex workers who are in the process of getting huge boobs or lots of work. They also like to have big lips and the high cheekbones, big butts, the whole 9 yards. But apparently sometimes he promises payment and then never delivers. But there are pictures and videos of him wearing the giant boobs. I think there's a pretty famous one where the nipples seem to be pointing opposite directions. And let us say, first and foremost, I know I chuckled a little bit, but like, I'm not laughing at this guy's fetish. Whatever he likes.
No, God, no.
Yeah, whatever he likes to be into. Two consenting adults can get into whatever the fuck they want. Yeah.
That's their business. Far be it from me to throw stones, frankly.
Yeah. Our main concern is, as always, the hypocrisy of it all. These people who scream and yell about purity and the sanctity of marriage and, keeping society, all have these hidden sides that they're afraid of getting exposed, And I just want to say to Brian Nome, homie, you shouldn't feel ashamed of liking to wear big tits. You want to wear those huge fun bags, you go right ahead, Chief. my man likes to pretend he has just ginormous jubblies, and you know what? That's fine.
That's perfectly fine. No one hates you for it, bud. What? In fact, I personally believe, this is a Hoosier brother belief on my end, I personally am of the mind that you should not be ashamed of your gigantic bazooms. Why, you should be proud of them, in fact. You should embrace them wholeheartedly.
Hell fucking yeah. A lot of conservative mentality probably could be fucking solved if they weren't so closeted. Like, find your community, learn to accept yourself, and also empathize and accept others. They also probably just lack a fuck ton of empathy. Because that's the thing. Like, they're clearly like this, but can't feel for other people. But yeah, the closetedness of all their fucking members. Like, you see it a lot with they'll say that anytime there's a CPAC conference, the grinder shuts down or like sees a spike in use. And again, like y'all should be free to live your lives, and y'all should not be trying to impede on the lives of others. But yeah, Christy Nome and her silly husband are fucking just the latest in a long line of people who can't be their true selves and so inflict suffering on others.
Yeah. And you know what? For that, I will say, you're a scumbag for that one. I'm gonna be so real. I do fully believe that. However, I still believe you deserve and should have every right to your truth.
Right?
You know?
Absolutely. Sir, wear your cha-chas with pride.
Well, I think that does about wrap us up.
Absolutely. Want to thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell anybody you know who wears giant sweater puppets that they can listen to us. It's safe here. We like them. They're fine.
Absolutely.
Hell, man, I'm into some weird shit. I'm not gonna get into it, but to each their own. So
absolutely. You know what? Absolutely. God damn it.
Oh man, we're about to end the show and almost forgot. We're ending.
Oh, that's right.
We're ending season 4 with a game, and we've decided to do another quest. Because
hooray!
There are all sorts of quests in this book, so I mean, why not do another?
Why not? Why not?
All right, I will start us off at the front at Morton's list. I'm rolling the boulder. We got 20. Oh, 20 gets us chaos.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Anarchy, dating, weather, and fractals all adhere to the unpredictable force known only as chaos. While some see these ugly imperfections to be constantly fought, others effortlessly float on the current of natural disorder. All right. 1 to 30. What is our chaos mission? That is a 6.
Okay.
What was our thing last week? What did we do last week?
Children's games from around the world.
No. That was our last mission. We did.
No. Last week was we rolled the Hope and Fear die from Daggerheart.
We got fear, didn't we?
We got fear, and in fact, actually, if you've got a second, quick little fun story. I had car trouble this week, or this past week, so the fear came to fruition. The GM inflicted the fear upon me.
There it goes. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, our mission this week is spread propaganda.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay. Mission 6, spread propaganda. What you got to understand is that everything's propaganda. People think of Nazi-style propaganda, Uncle Scam, greenwashing, all that shit. But propaganda isn't always evil. It's as impartial as exaggeration, misinformation, half-truths, lies, and scare tactics. Save the Whales can be propaganda if the message makes it seem like there are only 30 whales left, and they all have cutesy names like Willie, Flipper, Shamu, and Orkika. Whether the cause is good, bad, or sexy, you won't find a more understanding and judgment-free friend than propaganda. Spread propaganda permits the inner circle to mislead the public by disseminating one-sided or morally ambiguous messages.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Let me see what it's got for suggestions. Blah, 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 blah. Because you can do it by hand or by books. Let's see. Here's an idea they offer, because they always offer a suggestion.
Okay.
The inner circle creates several picket signs proclaiming dead animals are good to eat. Group members also print up several hundred pamphlets that appear to be written from a very pro-meat standpoint at first glance. The content of the message, however, focuses on the inability of humans to properly digest meat, its adverse effect on health, and finally ends by logically deducing that cow is one of the sacred mothers and should be respected, not slaughtered. They then stand along a main road and pass out their wisdom to receptive cars and pedestrians, all the while denying any hidden messages. So the goal of this is to be, two-faced about it, to spread some sort of silly rumor while claiming you're not. Okay. All right. I'll see what I can do about that.
I'll see what I can manage. That's That's an interesting one, I gotta admit.
Yeah, like I said, they're not all. The first one was straightforward, play a children's game. The chaos one though, like, hey, spread some propaganda. Like, okay, but even theirs is like
propaganda.
But even theirs is like pretend to be meat eaters and then spread vegetarian messages. So chaos.
Alrighty, sure.
So
fuck it.
Yeah. So don't forget, you're a D&D guy. This could be like chaotic good. Think of it like that.
Oh, you know what? Perhaps I even inflict this upon my players. You said to yourself, I'm a DM, I could do that.
Absolutely. There you go. So something to consider. All right. So I've already done the thanks for listening. Blah 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 blah. Don't forget to keep working the chaos as we are doing. Support the unions. Free Palestine.
Folks, please, for the love of God, practice your media literacy. Be gay, do crimes.